Sup guys, it's Shinonen here, and how you doing? Man, I need a theme song. But anyways, it's day 4 of our trip to Japan, and it's the day where we meet Mutsumi Junior High. So, after our breakfast, we got onto the bus and headed out for Chiba, which is like a prefecture in Japan or something. And it's where the school is located, so yeah, that's where we went. And like while we were on the bus and we were arriving, like straight away, they welcomed us with such a warm greeting. Like they were waving flags of Singapore and Japan and stuff, and they had this banner or sign that said "Welcome to Mutsumi Junior High" or "Welcome to Japan," and it was freaking awesome. So when we got down, we had to carry our luggages and stuff, and when we stepped into the school, we couldn't wear our shoes because in Japan they have this sort of rule or something. So we had to wear slippers, and these slippers were kind of weird. Like they weren't really secure or anything. They kind of slipped off sometimes, but it's still okay. And so then we stepped into the hall. So that was it's still really a warm welcome. They were still waving the flags and stuff, as you can see in the picture here. They're standing up and stuff, and like the what do you call that? The head prefect or a student leader or something. They were standing up, holding up the banner, as you can see in the other picture as well. And some of them were telling us to sit down, so that's what we did. And our school principal and teachers and stuff, they sat down as well. So after we sat down, I can't really remember what happened, but I think the principal of Mutsumi Junior High and his subordinates, like the vice president and stuff, they gave a speech. And the principal of Mutsumi Junior High, he spoke in English, and it was kind of fluent, and it was awesome. So they also had a translator to translate Japanese into English and English into Japanese, so that was kind of cool. And then after his speech, my principal, it was his turn to do a speech. So like in the picture you can see right here, he's giving the speech, like introducing and talking to the representatives and teachers of Mutsumi Junior High and stuff. Actually, not really the teachers, just the presidents and principals and stuff. I don't really know. And beside him is our tour guide. I haven't really given an introduction of her yet. Her full name is Yamaguchi Rumi, and we call her Rumi-san. It's like showing respect or something. But she's kind of cool. And so afterwards, like this dude came up and said, like in a weird Japanese accent, like the welcome ceremony has begun or something. And so yeah, then well, they had this little choir performance thing. I think they sang their school song, but it's awesome because okay, at first like dudes, they I can't really remember. Oh yeah, they picked up the like a pedestal or something for her to stand on, and they set it up on the ground and stuff. And so the conductor, she came up and she stood up on the thing and started conducting. But before she did all that, before she even got to the pedestal, she walked in straight lines. It was kind of weird. I mean, she didn't walk like diagonally or anything. She walked in freaking straight lines, like up, down, left, right, if you know what I mean. Not like in any sick way, but yeah, she just walked in straight lines. And I was wondering, why don't you just walk in diagonally? Because it's faster, right? But I don't know. But it's still pretty cool. And they put their heart and soul into it. I mean, it's not like everyone can sing, and they're not all in the choir group. Like, but they sang well. It's not like they were forced, but like they really wanted to welcome us and stuff. So it's amazing. You had to be there. And so after all that, like they gave their speeches and stuff. They showed this little PowerPoint with a couple of videos and stuff introducing to us about Mutsumi Junior High, saying stuff like studying is memorizing shit, and learning is learning stuff, which really made sense, which is awesome. And then the head prefect or student leaders and stuff, they gave their speeches. Our school's student leaders gave their speeches and stuff, so it was awesome. And after all of that, we were introduced to our buddies. And yeah, so we met our buddies for the first time. I was kind of nervous, to be honest, and my buddy kind of looked different from the picture that he sent me earlier on. In the picture that he sent me, he still had like kind of short hair, but when I saw him, he was bald. I mean, not totally bald, but his hair is shaved. I don't know, but I think I kind of noticed a pattern. Like the dudes in the basketball club, they had to get their hair shaved or something. I don't know. Not all of them, but some of them. I don't really know why, but it was still pretty pleasant to meet him and stuff. And it's kind of difficult to communicate because he speaks Japanese and I speak English, so I don't know. And then after all of that stuff, I can't remember the exact order, so I'm kind of just rambling here. And then after all that, we played like a couple of games. We played two games, like a drawing game and a gesture game. The gesture game is basically charades. So the drawing game, we sat in a circle. The first people to draw, they had to go up to like the middle of the hall or something, and they're given the topic that they were supposed to draw on. And so they went back, and we had to sit in the circle. We were facing outside of the circle. So they drew, and when it was our turn, we went into the circle and we looked at the picture that the other person is drawing, and we draw it out, whatever we think that picture is, and then the next person comes, and you get the whole point. The last person guess what the picture actually is, and if you get it right, you win. So, I think we were supposed to draw Mount Fuji, but what I saw was a squid. So I drew a squid, and I don't know if you can see in this picture here, like this dude with the mustache, and I think that's a camera. He seems like he's pretty angry, but he's not. He's actually a teacher. He's really nice. He speaks English to us, and he said that I could draw well. Hell yeah! So so I drew a squid, like a really obvious squid, like you can see in this picture here. My back is facing, and I'm drawing. So I drew a squid, which was kind of wrong. It's actually It was supposed to be Mount Fuji, but I saw a squid, so I drew a squid, and that was the drawing game. We lost that one, I think, and we have I can't remember. I think we were supposed to draw other stuff, but yeah, that's the drawing game. So we played that, and then it was the gesture game. So in our group, our little group, by the way, these pictures, they aren't really mine because I'm too much of an idiot to not take pictures. So I actually took these pictures off the picture albums that my friends who went to Japan with me, they uploaded like these albums, and I just took the pictures. Hope you don't mind, but yeah, that's what I did. So anyways, then it was the gesture game. The first topic was monkey, and this dude in my group, he did it so well. So yeah, it was monkey, and we won that round. And I heard in another group, like this dude did a monkey gesture as well, and he earned the nickname of Monkey. Like, yeah, we started calling him Monkey. Actually, I didn't, but some people did. So that was the gesture game, and afterwards we had to go into this, excuse me, we had to go into this room to change into our PE physical exercise thing, attire. If you don't know what that is, I don't know, but we just had to change to like a sports attire and stuff. I don't really know why. Like the Japanese students, when they go to school, they wear their uniforms, but when they actually have lessons, they wear like a jumpsuit or something. I think it's a jumpsuit.